Whatever. Do you like squash? Is squash a fruit you like? Is squash a fruit? Is squash a vegetable?
Is this how you're transitioning? Okay. No, I don't like squash.
Do you have anything left to say?
No, let's move on.
Okay.
We've been on that for a while.
I'm not Eric Striffler. I can't flawlessly.
Hey, Rip and Pepperoni. He had the best transitions ever.
He was so good.
Anyone who knows who that is, props to you. Anyways.
I'll put it on my I'll put it on the OK Gamers group, and then one of them will listen to it, and then it'll
no one
transfer.
Knows what you're talking about.
All right,
I know what you're
fuck
talking
all
about.
of you.
No one knows
Fuck all of you. They'll know. Anyways.
Okay, so Braun Strowman. I think squash matches can be done right, and the ones with Braun Strowman have been really good, and I actually enjoy them. I know you don't, but I like them.
They're like. Only problem I have with squash matches is, like, I guess they're there. The thing I think of is, okay, they are there to build this guy up as a huge monster. So one day he faces someone who actually matters, and it feels like, wow, this guy beat that guy, and it makes the face look even better. But I don't see him, like, I'm trying to, like, see who he can mesh with and have a really good match with, because that's obviously what this is built up for. And I don't think I care about him facing anybody. Do you want to see Braun Strowman versus John Cena?
Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns, I guess. But he's just going to lose that match, too. I don't know. You're actually... you have a good point. But moving on to other squash matches, who do you think Bo Dallas is going to face?
Bo versus Braun. I don't... It's like... Squash matches are almost... They're not... They're there, obviously, like, they have a point. They aren't there just to waste time, but they almost are, because you know who's going to win. Like, they're trying to get a little bit of talent. Like, obviously, they were local competition, and now he faced Sin Cara, like, 2 of the last 3 weeks. And Sin Cara actually has, like, been putting offense on. But, you know, Sin Cara's not going to win.
Yeah, but I think they make them entertaining. Like the James Ellsworth thing.
Okay,
which
that was great.
We saw him live too, but we didn't get to hear his interview or whatever. But
James Ellsworth was better on SmackDown. He was great.
Yeah. But the best, I don't know. There's so many good ones. There's like so many good interviews. Like the one where he's like, why are you facing him? He's like, I like big sweaty men.
Okay, I do remember that. But that doesn't. They do make him entertaining, but that doesn't really do anything to make me like Braun Strowman. I don't know, unless they like had an inter brand feud and had him face Bray for some reason.
They shouldn't do an inter-brand feud for a while. I don't think. I think the Brock and Randy.
They should only do it like once every 4 months when there's the.
Maybe even longer, to be honest.
Well, every once or 3 or 4 months there's going to be.
Big Four pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I don't know, but. Braun Strowman, I mean, there's like a select few people I could see him feuding with.
Okay, maybe. What about someone like Cesaro? That would really put Cesaro up on the map, wouldn't it?
Yeah, actually. Well, I don't know. Would you really want Braun Strowman to like lose to Cesaro? Is that what you're saying?
I think maybe not. It obviously be a feud, so it's not just one match. Cesaro, I don't know. I know this is like not kind of off topic, but you need Braun to face somebody to make another face looks better. And I'm the only person I think of who really needs that kind of push, like the number one person on Raw who needs a push, at least who I think, who's almost there, who I just really like and just really want is Cesaro. Like, I want him to be on that plateau. Cesaro has so much talent, and he has so much charisma. Oh, and they don't do anything with him.
All those weeks of squash matches with Braun Strowman, you're gonna have him lose like his first big match.
I didn't say first, so I said it'd be a feud. I mean, like at the end of the tunnel, after him facing real talent. Anyways, but
I think Braun Strowman versus Nia Jax. What do you think?
Everybody says that. I don't even watch the Nia Jax matches. I skip them. I don't care.
Whenever we watched her live, I actually missed it. I was on my phone. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, you literally said, "Oh, it's over." I don't know. The squash matches, obviously, you can tell. It's like Raw is 3 hours. SmackDown could never, ever, ever, ever do a squash match, or else you'd be like, well, this is a waste of time because now we have like an hour left. If they did it like midway through the show, I don't know, it would waste like a whole like segment from commercial to commercial. Because I don't know, SmackDown feels meatier than Raw.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. And
All right.
what are they gonna do with Bo? Bo is obviously more interesting.
That squash match is literally. I don't understand why they're having him do squash matches. Like
I don't.
I know it's funny. Like, hey, Bo, believe in Bo, but I literally cannot get behind him.
I like his promos. They're neat. Like they're like, I will show you why you could show to believe in Bo. I don't know. They're silly, but he does kind of seem crazy, and I kind of like it. I like him better than Braun Strowman.
But this,
Even though I couldn't really
in-
believe him as a big heel, Braun Strowman, I want to see what happens.
But Bo has done nothing for like 2
Well,
years.
I mean, either they could keep doing nothing with him, or they could do something with him. At least they're trying, I guess. Even though there's still squash matches. Anyways,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. Look, I'm sure they have a plan for Braun. I'm sure they have a plan for Bo, because think about it, they're having these squash matches pretty much every week. That's a lot of time, a lot of effort for just one person or two people, I guess. So I'm sure they have a plan for them down the line. The Bo one definitely came out of nowhere, so I don't know if they have a plan for him. But my hope is that they do, and they know what they're doing. I'm gonna put my faith in them as far as those squash matches go. But anyway.